The Cabinet Secretary for Education, Ezekiel Machogu, has released the Form 1 placement results for the 2022 Kenya Certificate of Primary Education Examination candidates at the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, Nairobi, on Monday. Machogu stated that they are working towards the government's goal for 100% transition from primary school to secondary schools and grade 6 to junior high school. Meanwhile, schools are set to reopen on the 23rd of January, and Form 1 students are set to report between the 2nd to the 13th of February, while junior high school is set to kickstart on the 30th of January 2023. Here are the details.
A quantitative score that says you have gotten 400 out of 500.
Cabinet Secretary for Education Ezekiel Machogu has released the Form 1 placement results for the 2022 KCPE examination candidates at the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, Nairobi, on Monday. The CS stated that the following counties had inadequate capacity according to their candidature. Nairobi County had 109 secondary schools. The capacity to accommodate in those schools is 27,145 candidates. The number of candidates the county had for Kenya Certificate of Primary Education was 72,232, having a deficit of 45,089. Other counties with inadequate capacity include Kilifi, Mombasa, Kajiado, Turkana, Garissa, Kware, Taita Taveta, Kitui, Narok, Tana River, Baringo, West Pokot, and Lamu, further noting that no school will be allowed to host more students than its capacity, and the remaining students will be placed in other counties with adequate space.
The following counties had inadequate capacities according to their candidature as indicated in the table. Nairobi County, number of schools that we have secondary are 109 secondary schools. The capacity.
In addition, during the selection process, a large number of candidates did not receive the proper guidance in choosing schools. This resulted in many schools attracting many applicants against their capacity. These schools include Kapianga High School, which has a capacity of 768 students, attracted 153,078, a deficit of 14,610 students. Nanyuki High School got 148,827, but can only accommodate 576 students, having a deficit of 148,251. Nyandarua High School had a total of applicants 137,511, but can only accommodate 240 students, having a deficit of 137,271. Pangani Girls High School had 119,265 applicants, but can only accommodate 384, having a deficit of 108,881. Maseno High School had 105,504 and can only accommodate 720, having a deficit of 118,545 students. Alliance Girls had 104,765 applicants and can only accommodate 384, having a deficit of 104,381. Nakuru High School had a total of 103,909 applicants and can only accommodate 336, having a deficit of 103,573 students. Kapsabet Boys had 99,542 students who applied and can only accommodate 384, having a deficit of 99,158. Mangu High School had a capacity of 480 and the applicants were 98,146, having a deficit of 97,666. Butere Girls High School had a total number of applicants of 95,550 students and can only accommodate 768, having a deficit of 94,782. The government will use the NEMIS platform for efficient and effective management and monitoring of learners in the school system. The CS says that the ministry has developed an innovative offline admission application for principals which can be accessed through mobile phones to mitigate against weak network coverage At the same time, the CS noted that the ministry shall strengthen the school feeding and sanitary towels provision programs to enhance retention of needy students, as well as Edu Afia medical cover for all students registered in NEMIS public secondary schools. Schools will reopen on the 23rd of January of this month, and the first ever junior high school is expected to kick off on the 30th of January this month. The government is looking forward for 100% transition of both primary schools to secondary schools and from grade 6 to junior high.